This is Jack Iyer with the INS Banker, here to talk to you today on YouTube about how you can build out your own floor planning. So this is especially for those that are in business, small business, or want to be in a side hustle of some type. It could be, it could be landscaping. It could be anything that you can think of that you would want to do on the side. You need a banking source that you can count on. And so I want to talk to you, particularly those today, about floor planning. You automobile dealers, you recreational vehicle dealers, you truck dealers, mobile home dealers perhaps, that have lots full of inventory. Somebody has to finance that, and they commonly call it floor planning. I've had some great friends and clients that I've worked with in those areas, particularly automobile and trucking, and a little bit of recreational, one in particular, recreational vehicle. And so they have to stick their necks out for financing of all that inventory out there. And I want to speak to you a word about a floor plan that you probably have not heard of, and might be very interested, because I found floor planning to be an expensive, very expensive thing, but a necessary thing to run your business. But there's lots of fees, lots of charges, lots of inspections, lots of signing, lots of monitoring of your floor plan by the floor planning company. That some people would call it a hassle, but I always call it expensive. And to me, the feedback that I get. And so this floor planning done as an INS banker is probably different than most all of you have heard, because there's a few that I have done work with out here, but it's not a widespread. So I just want to basically inform you of the availability. There is an alternative to those expensive floor plans. And so today I call it the INS Banker Floor Plan. And what it involves is you building your own floor planning program with your automobile sales, and take part of those revenues and put them aside in a tax-favored vehicle, much like a Roth IRA, very much like a Roth IRA. If you'll learn a little bit about the basics and concepts of a Roth IRA, you'll have a lot of the INS banking floor plan. The money accumulates tax-free. The money for getting a loan from a insurance company, whether it be an annuity or a mutual life insurance company, you can secure that by contract, guaranteed, and you can use and build it as big as you need. If you need a $500,000 line of credit, then I can design a plan that will get you to the to the $500,000 line of credit. If you need $1 million, then we can tweak it and do $1 million. So whatever you need, I can design the plan to fit that need that you want to fit. And then you've got a guaranteed place to borrow the money, to buy the inventory and invest in it, that you want to do, and then turn a profit. Then you can accumulate some of those profits back in your floor plan and build it bigger and bigger, to always have that covered and not pay a lot of the nuisance fees associated with a standard standalone floor plan. Not be charged near the interest. The interest rates in this floor plan will be around about 5%. Some, I've got one that's at 4.5%, and a couple of others that are 5%. So 5% is a lot better than what some of you pay, 20 to 30%. That I know you're involved in that kind of interest rates on some of the floor plans. I almost went into the automobile business one time, and went all the way up to getting licensed and everything. And I went and met with the floor planning companies, a couple of them, and that was quite interesting. We got down to the license issues, all the way down to it. It was such a hassle for me to get right up to doing it. I decided to call it off and just not do the automobile business. So my good friend, one of my friends and clients, had made that available to me very attractively to me. But I ended up not doing it, but I did learn a lot about what you guys go through in your floor plans. And I tell you, there's a better way to do it, much better way. I would have had a big advantage in the car business had I done my own floor plan in that area over the competition. So let me urge you today to drop me a note. I hope you see this, and drop me a note, give me a phone call, and ask about the INSBank floor plan. INSBank floor plan. You mention it, and I will be tuned into you and your needs almost immediately, except for the specifics of it. You can retire on your floor plan one day, completely retire in it, probably a lot earlier. I'll show you how to maximize it and how to use it to provide you and your family a very nice retirement. So I wish you great luck in the car business. I believe it's going to be a great business in the future coming down the road. But reach out to me if you're doing cars or RVs and that type of thing, and I'll be glad to meet with you. Thank you very much.